Good afternoon, fellow teachers. The first question for this week regards withedness and self-reflection and technology's impact on this process. The text defines withedness as being proactive in the classroom and noticing potential problems with students. In reviewing Magana and Marzano's descriptions of the use of technology in being proactive or noticing potential problems, they did suggest that teachers videotape themselves in class to increase awareness of events leading up to behavior outbursts in class. That sounds to me like an effective strategy, although it might mean a lot of videotaping. Other than teacher videotaping themselves, the text suggested mostly low-tech old-school means of dealing with lack of adherence to rules and achieving withedness. In my experience as well, the old-fashioned practice of asking a student to step outside and discussing the problem one-on-one, face-to-face, out of shot of the class has been most effective. I believe it is important, as the author suggests, to remain alert, cool-headed, and vigilant in the classroom. It's also critical, as they suggest indirectly, to know when to focus on the behavior directly and when to simply review classroom rules, which can involve technology. The second issue we are to address this week has to do with the importance of home contingency and 3 tech tools that I have used to support it. Ideally, as the text seems to assume would always be possible, we could email or text parents to immediately communicate about their child's behavior in class. In my experience, however, it may be because I have taught at lower and middle income population high schools. Lots of parents, often the ones with children with behavior issues, unfortunately, are not reachable by email because they have no home access to computers or functioning email accounts. As for a text message, I suppose this would be an option if schools supplied its cell phones. Otherwise, parents would be texting me on my personal cell phone at all hours, which is more interaction with during my non-school work time than I'm comfortable with. Nevertheless, home contingencies are important, I agree. Parent support makes a huge difference in changing student behavior. The text suggests using the telephone as a one-tech device, which works well when I'm able to reach parents or parents return my calls. In the past, I have used also mail to contact parents about student behavior, which I guess can be considered technology. The third method is writing notes to the students themselves on Canvas, which can be viewed and are viewed by many of the parents who do have access to the computers. I look forward to seeing more answers to these questions from other teachers in this week's video responses. See you next week.